Let's refresh this widget. As usual, we gotta reset the widget. Let's shoot the link out. How's it going, y'all? Oh my gosh. It's another good freaking morning to everybody. Good freaking morning, Karut. Time to go ape, yeah. Heck yeah. I feel like I need to address some things, though. Just need to address some things about Go Fast. What up, Murky? I don't think I need to address it to y'all, but I feel like I need to get it down on paper so that people could freaking chill. But hold on, let me get this link out real quick. Live now. Good freaking morning. I'm not really getting hate, but I am getting some pushback, and a lot of my friends are getting hate, which is unacceptable. But it's also like I need to explain. What a bass! Been too long. Heck yeah. Legendary. Legendary. PATRON. Okay, here we go. I'm still getting this link out. Alright. Wow, unannounced stream, and everybody's on. What up, Tech? It's almost bedtime for you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for tuning in right before you pass out. I'm gonna tell my Discord. At squad. I just feel like I need to. I don't know why I feel the need to that I have to explain, but like when I saw, you know, I saw people getting like telling people like to go kill themselves. I was like, that what? Like, are you that passionate about this game that Niantic doesn't care about? That you would tell somebody? And then people are just saying like, oh, it's hypocritical. And I'm like, did you read the letter that we sent out? I mean, it is a game, for heaven's sake. And I mean, like, Fleece King is getting, like, people are like, you should go kill yourself. And I'm like, that's far. That's going a little too far. But I kind of want to revisit this letter that the Here's Niantic, that started, like, you know, that the Here's Niantic thing started with. Because, like, I feel like people didn't read it. Niantic definitely didn't read it. But I feel like these people online with the backlash, they didn't read it. So I just want to go through it real quick, right? It says so like the first thing about this is that the creators didn't have to come out with this letter. I mean, it was just influencers got together and said, let's put a letter together. Let's try to get Here's Niantic going again. And everybody's freaking complaining about like, they're like, you guys have shown your true colors. I'm like, we didn't say that we're not, like, nowhere in this does it say that we're gonna boycott. Nobody said they were gonna boycott. You know, I said that I would stop playing the game, and I have. I'm still not playing it until I get to Go Fest in New York. But, we're just saying that we feel unheard. We're saying that this will harm players, rural players, and we stand in solidarity with them, right? None of the influencers said that they would even stop playing the game. I said that, but that's just me. You know? And like, we're just asking that they respond. We ask that they add things to the game. We're asking them to care and like do something. Like to put some effort in, for frick's sake. And because, as players, the game's not fun. It's not fun unless they add new content, right? And they add, you know, if they stop taking features away, right? GoFest is the only time where they actually put an effort in and throw in a ton of money to get us, you know, to make us, like, to give us a special experience, right? It's also a time where we get to, you know, where we get to, you know, meet people. So when we did this, It's a time for a lot of us to see old friends that we haven't seen in a while. I just kind of like... So when we drafted that, like, that's all we wanted. We wanted them to acknowledge. And they haven't acknowledged. But that doesn't mean we have... Doesn't mean that, like, it's... I mean, when GoFest was announced in New York, I'm like, I gotta go to that. Because, one, my wife wanted to go. She's never been to GoFest. And... It's just kind of like, for me, it's the only time I remember the game being all that fun. You know? And most of it had to do with the people I was playing with, but... So, like, also another complaint that we're getting, another backlash that I'm hearing a lot is that, like, nice tech. Like, I feel like another backlash that I'm getting a lot is people are saying that it's like, oh, so it's the irony is that, you know, you want to go to an in-person event because, you know, you want to enjoy it. And it's like, yeah, that's the only way this game is fun. We weren't saying that making people go out in person was a bad thing. We were saying that taking away these features from rural players and players that don't have that active a community around them is a bad thing for the game. Because I personally wish my community got out more. But I don't see Niantic giving any reason for that. If all we have to look forward to are raids, and all we have to look forward to are these features that are old and stale, and this whole reason why no one was coming out. It wasn't COVID. We stopped coming out way before COVID. And so, like, what we were asking for is, one, reinstate these remote options, but also add something to your game that gets people out. You know? But they don't want to do that because this isn't their main product. I mean, they've been honestly, they've been coasting on Pokemon Go for a while. But it's not what they, like, it's not their main priority. Even though it's their most profitable thing. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to say. I mean, we never said we would boycott Pokemon Go. You know, we said we're upset with Niantic. We're upset they haven't added anything of worth that would make it worthwhile for our community to come out. Like, GoFest is a thing that gets the community out. So, I'm going to that. But I also feel like the rest of the year, they need to add some kind of a feature to the game that'll get the community out. But they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be bothered. They just want to take away a feature thinking that'll fix the problem, but that's not going to fix the problem. What was I saying? Alright, Inteleon. So, apparently it's rage fisting to death again for this one. So, let's go find us an Inteleon. Wait, let me make sure my Annihilape is correct, because I built this Annihilape for Inteleon, but before Inteleon came out. So let's move this sucker in here. What box does this guy belong in? Yeah, he's in the right box. Okay. Let's just move him up here out of the corner, because that corner is for Inteleon counters only. Even though I don't think they work anymore. I don't think these are... I think we spent all this time building these guys for no reason. For solo, we want Sunny Day. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what we got. How do we build this guy? We didn't build him with Sunny Day. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Sunny Day. Alright, so we just replaced Close Combat with Sunny Day. I'm never gonna have to TM it. Alright. Do we have any sunny days left? I don't think we do. I think I used my last sunny day. We used our last sunny day. Let's go make one. To the machine. No! No! Shut your face. Talking to the machine. Right. No sunny day. What? Oh wait. I don't know it. I don't know my alphabets. I don't know my ABCs. Oh my gosh, we need to get Torkoal. Torkoal. Where do we find Torkoal? Bollocks. Okay, we go... Alright. Alright, we go there. Okay. We need some Torkoal. Bring me some Torkoal. Torkoal. Ah, we just happen to be in the region of Torkoal. Alright. Maybe I should have marked a waypoint. Let's go over here. Alright, we're gonna find some Torkoal. Torkoal! Where's he at? Anyway, yeah, that's the drama right now. Is one, Ken's being a dick. I mean, that's his prerogative, I guess. He's saying it's hypocritical that Heroes Niantic people are going to GoFest, which I don't think it is. GoFest is like one of the experiences that make the game fun, but there isn't any motivation for the community outside of GoFest to gather in person. And I don't think removing remote raids incentivizes that. I feel like they should be adding features and not taking them away. And I feel like it hurts the game severely, especially practically makes it unplayable in rural areas. Honestly, like any solution would work. I mean, adding NPCs, you know, if there were NPCs that you can bring in, where it's challenging enough that like it, you know, that it's possible with NPCs to finish a raid, but you'd have to like really make sure your team was right, you know, that builds were correct. I feel like if that was a factor in the game, people would start to actually care what team of Pokemon they brought into a raid. You know? People would start doing builds and getting deeper into a game. You know, you can introduce a dynamic like effort values, you know, and people start training those. If you could solo a raid, like if you could solo a 5 or 6 star raid, right? In Pokemon Go with the help of NPCs, you know, and it was challenging. I feel like that would be perfect introduction for effort training, for effort value training. I feel like that would be a great way to add features to this game and make it deeper and not such a shallow, crappy experience for everybody, which is what Pokemon Go, a queue for raids, it needs a way. Well, here's the thing, like that, not just a queue for raids, but it needs like a party system, which is what they were building with this online raid, you know, remote raid battling. But because there's no remote raid battling, there's no like, there's no need for like a party system. I can't find any more Torkoal. I think I have enough Torkoal to make Sunny Day, though. So I think I will. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you had less than like, if you had 2 people show up to like a 5-star raid, the NPCs would automatically come. And they wouldn't be like the most helpful, you know? But they'd be helpful enough that you'd be able to solo that thing if you had the right Pokemon. You know? I feel like that makes sense to me. I feel like more people would go out and do raids. If that was an option. In fact, I feel like people would invest a ton of time in the game. Catching Pokemon, training Pokemon. To make sure they had the right counter. And make EV training something that you have to, like, go around, do AR scans or whatever bullcrap. Like, it'll, like, you do that, and people will start giving you that valuable data you want. Like, if they were smart, like, they'd just be like, oh, this is a way that we can continue to harvest this data from our users. But the fact that they're just like, no, we're just gonna take this feature away, and more people are gonna do raids in person. Then it's like, no, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna still have the same problem you had from the very beginning. The same exact problem you had, where nobody is going out to raids. Nobody is going out in person. Where you're gonna have areas where, yeah, you might have a pretty big raid crew in a certain area. But here's the thing, a lot of those folks, like the hardcore raiders, they had transitioned to the global raid Wafu stuff. And they're the people who are most pissed off about the fact that, like, their friends from around the world can't join them on raids anymore. I mean, they can 5 times a day, but, like, they're the ones who are the most pissed. It's like, you just ticked off the people who, like, actually were going out to raid. And now all that's left is this weird kind of, like, self-righteous, kind of emboldened crew of people who are like, yeah, we play in person. Because that's the way the game's meant to be played. And I'm like, well, it's fine that you don't care about rural players, but Niantic definitely should care. Alright, I feel like I have enough Torkoal. What do you guys think? We can always check and come back if we don't have it. Anyway. I don't see any more Torkoal out here. Well, between here and that Pokemon Center, if we find another Torkoal, we'll go hit that Torkoal for some coal. But right now, I'm not seeing the Torkoal. So that's my take on this whole, all these shenanigans. I don't even incubate things, man. I'm so over it. Like, I was over eggs, like, after the second egg event, and I was like, guys, this is... And the irony being is, like, that was one of the videos that got me the most views, right? Like, it was like... One of the videos that got me the most views was like one where I hatched 9 10Ks and they were all Eevee. I was like... So I guess people liked watching me get super frustrated, but like at the same time, it's like, that was one of the reasons why I stopped doing eggs, because they were dumb. And not like... You work really hard to get 9 10Ks and put them in incubators. And we didn't have super incubators back then, so we had to wait. Yeah, people like that Schadenfreude. Especially in Master League? What were you saying? Sorry. I totally didn't see your comment there. counter effect online community that was built during COVID. I mean, I don't think they did. I feel like they decided that their most successful feature was... I don't know. Yeah, it's harder to get the top legendaries, but like now it's freaking impossible because nobody in my community is going out, and I live in Nashville. You know? Like, occasionally someone will post a raid, but like the only people who are really going out to those are the spoofers. Like, you'd be hard pressed to find enough people to raid with today. That life-size Mew statue my friend made. I feel like either reinstate the remote raid passes and add a feature that gets people to go out in person. It's like we would be happy if remote raiding was exactly the same, but they added a feature. Like, I'd be super happy if they added an in-person feature that killed remote raid passes on its own. You know, they didn't have to kill it, it just killed it. You know? Alright, what was I doing? Here's the thing though, like, what if you're on the queue and you've been on it for like 10 minutes and you go AFK? You know, like, then you try to get somebody from that queue and they're just not there. And someone's... So he 3D printed it? That's crazy. So that means all that work, all that time 3D printing, and someone just stole it. It's messed up. It's messed up, man. I get the cops involved. Hey, Logan. Hello? Scotland Yard? Yeah, can you, I need you to track down a life-size Mew statue for me. You'll have a time limit? I think that might work. Or my NPC's idea. Alright, sunny day. Finally. We finally made our sunny day. Yes. That one. Yes. Close combat. Boom! Team Rocket stole it. It's Team Rocket's fault. Alright, we are ready to solo us an Inteleon. Is it this? Inteleon is what? What Terra type is Inteleon right now? Water, ice. Ice. We're looking for ice, baby. We need to stop the snow. Stop the snow. Anybody want to join in? So I'll do it. Where the hell? I'm totally missing it, aren't I? It's not this one. Do I have to reset my raids? I think I have to reset my raids. Or maybe connect to the internet. I haven't connected to the internet, guys. I'm smart. I'm smart, guys. I'm super duperty smart. Alright, now we're connected to the internet. And face a mighty Inteleon. Take on the global challenge. No, I'm sorry. I will not take on the global challenge. I don't PvP. You want to see that top right region? See that top right? It's right there. See it? A freaking map. Mappy. Here's the top right. All right, there it be. There it be. Arr. All right, guys. You guys want in on this? You guys want in on this? I'll open it up. I will open it up to y'all. Where's my cat? He's all fussing with me, and then he laughed. More top right. Shaded area. Ooh. That you want to see that? You can right now? Alright, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Before Makuhita comes and tries to ruin my day. Right. That's where the secrets are. All of the secrets. Alright. Y'all ready for this? Whoever wants in. It's XSHVPB. Oh my gosh. Whatever feature they add, like something that'll get people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like rating's not it. Thank you. It's a Pokeball. Yes. I just don't feel like rating's it. Rating hasn't really changed in the past 2 years. Like, it's been the same exact stale thing that, like, people are bored with. People were bored of it 3 years ago. Before COVID, people were bored of it. And it's like, we need more than raids to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Guys. You get it. You get it. Okay. I forgot that I had coffee. It was over there, and now I brought it over here. But it's too hot before, and now it's perfect. So, I guess nobody's joining. XSHVPB if you want to join this raid. And then again, it is the first one I'm doing, so maybe I should solo it anyway. I'm gonna solo it. I'm gonna solo it. New Elite Raid in person only has brought some of those together. Yeah, I mean, Elite Raids is the same thing as EX Raids, where, I mean, it's not special. You know, it's dumb. It's like... Anyway. And they F that up too, which is weird, because, like, isn't this something you did before? I mean, like, it's just EX Raids. Except, you know... Like, there wasn't anything special to them. Just another raid. Oh yeah, well you're in Singapore. Are you a Singaporean grandma? Yeah. Okay, so I gotta stop the snow, right? Is that what I'm doing? And then Drain Punch to deal damage. Turns 2 to 4. Anti-boss! Okay. Drain Punch. What the hell is happening? That was a cool back and forth. Oh, he's not holding a covert cloak. I should have held the covert cloak. Whale. I didn't know that. I mean, I should have, because I was looking right at it. I think it should work. I think we should still be okay. Right? Right? I don't know. Cool. Alright, and then he's gonna use Snowscape, right? So then we have to Sunny after the Snowscape. If Shell Bell's doing better than a Covert Cloak, just saying. Ooh. He hasn't used Snowscape, so I don't know. He's supposed to use Snowscape at like the 5th round. Wait, he's shielded. He's shielded, hasn't used Snowscape yet. Or unless I missed it. I don't see any snow though. So I don't know what's happening right now, guys. But I'm gonna just keep Drain Punching. Oh, shield breaks. Okay. It's telling me to use Drain Punch, and it's... I feel like I should be Rage Fisting. Also, I'm almost out of Drain Punches, so I feel like Rage Fists is gonna have to come out at some point. Am I the wrong Terra type too? Oh, it wants Fighting Terra? Okay, we need to change the Terra type because this is the wrong Terra type. Just use a Rage Fist. Just use Rage Fist. See what happens. I'm frozen, guys. I'm frozen again. I'm still frozen. I'm in the Frozone. Okay, this isn't cool. Stop it! Why am I frozen? It's not snowing or nothing. Alright, like I super duper made the wrong Annihilate. It's what I'm learning right now. What the hell? Unfreeze me. This instant. I'm dead. Yeah, we built the wrong... we built the wrong Annihilate. Alright, we're gonna go real quick, change the terror type, and come back. I think that's what we need to do, right? 'Cause I don't see much hope in this situation here. I think unless this does a lot of damage, it doesn't. Yeah, it's time to run. It's time to run. Dang it! Pain in my butt. We gotta die. We're just gonna die. Womp. I feel like we need to apply PP up to the Drain Punch. And we need to change the terror type to fighting. So, let's go to, let us first do that. Because I wasn't ready. Which is weird, because I built this from the guides that were out. I don't think I changed the terror type, though. I should have changed the terror type. Terror type first! Terror type first! Alright. Alright. We're going here. No, that's not that spot. This spot. This spot. This the one. Yes. Guy. I remember where it is. I remember. Is it HP attack special bit? It should be. Yeah. HP attack special defense. Methinks. Methinks. So the EV spread is correct. It's just my terror type is wrong. Big difference terror types make. No, not poison. Not poison. Okay. So you recommend Metronome, not Covert Cloak? Where do I get the Metronome? Do I get it? Do I just go to Delibird Presence? Because there's not one in this town, right? I don't think this town has a Delibird Presence. No. Always Levincia. Levincia has all the stuff. We shall get our Intellion today. Should I PP up my my Drain Punch? Alright. I will PP up Drain Punch. Then we will get this Inteleon. Make it. Make it ours. I was gonna say something else. That would have been inappropriate. Inappropriate! Guys. No swearing on the stream, guys. No swearings. Make it my friend. Make it my... Gonna make Inteleon my bro. There we go. Okay. Nihilip has Metronome. Metronome. Let's up the PP, shall we? Yes. All right. No bad words. No bad words. How much can we up the PP? You think? Can we up the PP some more? Yeah. PP up. PP up. Oh, okay. 16's as high as it goes. As high as it goes. Just 16. Alright. Let's do this. Freaking set a destination. Sometimes my controller doesn't. I don't know. Why should you try it? Maybe you get a warning. Maybe it's like, I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate you making curse words in the Dutch. Give me stroopwafel. That will make better. Okay. That's highly offensive. Y'all are more than just stroopwafels. Okay. Right. I will challenge it alone. Oh, I know what you said. I know what you said. Yeah, actually, I mean, I don't have as big a following as these other guys. So, like, I don't get quite... I get more people being like, yeah, I'm so happy for you going to GoFest. But, like, you know, other people, they're getting, like, death threats, which is, like, stupid. Very stupid. Not death threats, but people are telling them to go kill themselves. Which is... why? Why? Anyway. That's some, like, awful crap to say. Stop it! Stop it this instant! Here's another thing, right? I'm just gonna keep harping on this. With, like... with the Heroes Niantic, we're not asking them to, like, do something they promised. Because they never promised to, you know, take care of the rural players and whatnot. I mean, they do... honestly, they do make a couple statements about, like, accessibility and stuff. And saying, like, oh, we pride ourselves in our, you know... that we have great accessibility features for the disabled. They don't. But essentially, they had already promised that they were going to take that feature away, and they did. You know, they even added insult to injury by making it more expensive for the rest of us. but and I feel like the fact that, like, we still have at least 5 a day is, you know, there's that, granted. But what we were saying was it's not good for the game. We weren't saying that go back on, you know, like, that you guys are, you know, bad for doing this. We're saying that, like, you're out of touch. You don't understand your player base. You don't understand how the game works. And also, we need more features. Like, we just need more features. This game has not changed in a long time. And it's getting super-de-duper-de stale. And we just want you to add to the game, you know? Like, make it better. Make it fun. Make it so that we can all come out and, you know, play it. You know? If you want us all to be out in person, then entice us to come out in person. Because it wasn't remote raids that killed in-person raids. It wasn't COVID that killed in-person raids. It was the fact that raids were boring that killed remote raids. That killed in-person raids. So, like, if you're not gonna make it fun, like, you know, like, if you're not gonna, if the only incentive we have is raids, it's not enough. Add a feature that can only be done in person. Make things like AR scanning, like, purposeful. There's no purpose for it right now. It's kind of dumb and useless. Anyway, that's my take. We're shrouded in mist, but that's not Snowscape. Oh, there it is. Well, that's another issue altogether. But yeah, I mean, it's like I don't even feel like adding stops anymore. Like, it's just not worth it. Because there isn't enough engagement to be had in person anymore. Like, after a while, we all got bored of raids, you know? It's just the same boring game. It's only fun when people come out, but you gotta make it so that people will come out. And you know what? People were having fun playing remotely, too. So, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, man. I mean, I only suggested NPCs because I thought, like, that would help role players, but, like, how that would get incorporated, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. But, like, you know, when you go back to Singapore, like, that's not a problem. So I understand people who are in, like, major metropolitan areas. Nashville's not a small area, and we still have that issue. Ooh, we got an ability patch. Nice. And a capsule. A capsule and a patch. Yeah, that might be it. Or something. Like maybe they could, if you go and you do a couple in-person trades, I don't know, see, because if you're rural, you might not even have that option. But, like, some kind of in-person interaction will unlock NPCs for a certain amount or something like that. Like, I was thinking maybe, like, you meet a person in person and do some kind of an interaction, and then you have access to using them as an NPC in your next raid. You know, like that. I'm just spitballing. I mean, these might not be. These are probably really bad ideas, but you know, still, just saying that there are ways to do it. Know what I'm saying? I mean, you got aunties over there that are you know 2 billion XP right now. You got one of them. All right, we're gonna do the 6-star real quick. Like, there's a specific interaction you do with people, and it'll unlock their NPC in raids. That's a simpler way. Doesn't democratize it. But it does... I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one, guys. Like, I don't think we could do Gudra. We tried before, right? Pure Dragon with Ghost Terra. Ugh. I feel like we tried doing Gudra before and it went terribly. Is it Ghost or Dark? Hold on. It's Dark. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the right builds to take this on. We could try. I mean... Do we need Herba that bad? I don't know if we need Herba that bad. Alright, no, we're just gonna do another That's true. I think you're onto something. I feel like we would give this to Niantic for free. You know, like here's a suggestion. But they just won't listen. They just won't listen. Okay. All good ideas, though. All very good ideas. All right. Does anybody want to join? Yeah, I'll just put the invite code up on the screen. If you want. But if there are no takers, we could just go in and it'll re-roll all my NPCs. So J41KGX. Guy. Maybe I should put it on. Maybe I should tweet it. Hosting Inteleon. 7-star terror raids. Live exclamation point. Post the link. Is this the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. Okay. I don't think there are any takers. I should just go in, huh? Okay, Karut's coming. Karut's coming. J41KGX. I don't get this argument. Like, people are making this argument that, like, you can't have it both ways. You can't be upset at Niantic and go to GoFest. And I feel like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Especially if what you're upset about is the fact that the game lacks anything that makes it exciting enough for people to go out to it. That's my complaint. My entire complaint hinges on the fact that the game is boring now. And one thing that would make it exciting and does make it fun to play is GoFest. You know, but Niantic needs to know that they got to do more. Okay, Karut takes care of the sun. I'll take care of the Drain Punch. It was Karut who blotted out the sun. Wait, no, you brought the sun. That's different. And I'm just quoting the Matrix improperly. Snow. I wait for you to sunny day. Yeah. Time for the drain punching. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Okay. It's the only time the game's fun. If we could reproduce that on a daily basis, you know, it doesn't have to be like the whole GoFest experience, but like, get people out and about. I'm totally for it. See, that's the thing, like, people who were like, this is the best thing Niantic did, was like, we're not so far apart in opinion. Like, the only difference between my view and Ken Pescator, right, is that, like, I feel like it's not enough. I feel like that Niantic needs to do more to get the community out. Because raids ain't it. Raids ain't it. And taking away the raid passes isn't good for the game. It's not. What'd be good for the game is if Niantic introduced a feature that killed raid passes, that killed remote raids, like, on its own. Because everyone was going out. But, like, keeping that option, because it's not smart to take it away. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Yeah, I mean, their problem existed way before remote raids were a thing. This problem was, you know, that's why their player base kept falling. And so they tried things like events. GoFest boosted it. GoFest, every time you go to GoFest, you get reinvigorated. You're like, yeah, this game's fun. And then you realize when you start playing it at home, it's not. It's not fun. You add effort values. You add something that makes it worthwhile. You know, like, I don't know. If you want to train up, let's say you want to raise your HP or something like that. Instead of it being a specific Pokemon, go AR scan 3 stops. You know? Sure. Then they get their AR data. And it has to be good AR scans or whatever. Like, it's like useful or something. I don't know. But like, if they added, Pokemon is like an unlimited resource of features. This game has depth to it. Just borrow from the game license that you're using. That's all. Like, do you want a shiny charm? Well, shiny charm you can get for... I mean, normally you get them for what? For completing your dex. But, I don't know, like, you get a certain charm for doing a certain amount of AR scans. Something like that. You know? They value this data that much, and they want to farm us for it. Give us a reason to do it. That's in-game. That's rewarding. You know? Because you can get people to do your work for you for free if you gamify it. But they don't feel like gamifying these features. They're like, just do it. We're not going to make it fun. We're not going to make it purposeful. It's just going to feel kind of dumb when you do it. Like, AR scanning looks ridiculous. When you go out and AR scan, like, you look stupid. I'm on the side of the road scanning a sign. Like, but if there was enough incentive in the game to do it, I would do it. But at this point, nobody does that crap. Nobody. Because they didn't give it a purpose. They made it completely, like, it's part of a game. Gamify it. Give us a reward. So many features. Rating, in-person incentives, they're not there. They're not there. And it's not because remote raids exist. It's because there's no incentive to go do that crap in person. The only incentive is, like, legendary. But, like, I mean, honestly, like, that only goes so far because, like, you can only introduce so many new Pokemon, right? So, like, if you're only relying on raids, like, the only incentive is you get a new Pokedex entry. That's gonna fade away after you repeat them so many times, right? So it's like, I don't know, like, it just, it's infuriating because it's like, look, your game needs incentives, and instead they're like, okay, we'll take away a feature. It's like, you stupid. That's all. That's all. Bottle caps. Nice. We got bottle caps from that one. Thank you, Karut. Thank you. Thank you muchly. Right. But, I mean, like, I feel like people who are trying to create this narrative that, like, it's us versus them, like, honestly, Ken's doing it. Like, that's what he does. And I think he's a dick sometimes about it. But I don't blame him because that gives him engagement, but, like, and I don't think the hate that he's getting is justified. I feel like people shouldn't be, you know, that personally butthurt by a person who's essentially trolling for views, trolling for lists, and it's working. He's getting the audience, he's getting the stuff, and it's like, I understand what he's doing. I personally wouldn't do it because I don't know, it feels kind of dirty. But hey, I understand. You stir up some controversy, or you make it seem like an us versus them thing, then, you know, then more people are gonna get mad, and the more people are mad at you, the more responses your tweet's gonna get. Politics, it works there, same thing too. Like, why are these people popular? Because they use these tactics. You know, you wonder, like, why are these public figures or these celebrities? And it's because they purposely, you know, made people, they purposely create divisive situations. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't think people should be, like, threatening folks or you know, getting really, really personal because they don't agree But also, if you're going online and you're creating those, and you're lessening the, if you're trying to discount the feelings of others, which is essentially what they're doing, you know, they're saying that oh yeah, P00TL2 if you want to join. This is why did I join this? Oh, it's my 6th star. So it's well, we should start to figure out what the right counter is for this guy. It's Corviknight. Against ground. That's all right, Karut. Have a good day at work. Here's the thing, like, the reason why I say he's being kind of a dick to people is that when you make a statement that discounts the feelings of other people, like that's being a dick to people. Like, that's not being nice. You know what I mean? Like, that's not being kind. And alright. It's telling me King Gambit, Dark Steel. I'm gonna start. If it's saying that, like, people who feel that this is wrong choice, ridiculing that is being a dick to people. That's it. It's just, you're just being awful. And that's what he's doing. You know? And I feel like part of it too is he's also reacting to the people who give him super hate for that opinion. And now he's feeling like, oh, like, why aren't people being positive? People aren't being positive because you started the negativity. Like, he's saying that, like, you need to speak more positivity in the world. It's like, you're not speaking positivity in the world. You just discounted the feelings of a big chunk of the community based upon your opinion. And there are people on this side of it who don't discount his opinion. I feel like people should know. Yeah, if you believe this is the best thing for the game, that's fine. Go out and raid. He's the Lord Up podcast guy. And like I got no problems with that viewpoint. I got problems with the viewpoint that your feelings are invalid based upon my view. And then to turn around and be like, oh, why aren't people being positive? It's like, because you started it. You started crap. You know? That's all. It's like this complete not understanding the situation that you created. Like, and I feel like he kind of gets it at the same time. You know what I mean? But like, it's just sort of like, that's what irks people. What irks people is that you are discounting that their feelings are valid. That's it. That's all. Meanwhile, I'm over here saying your feelings are valid. You know? If you feel it, like, if people are attacking you based on your opinion, yeah, your feelings are valid. You should be upset. But at the same time, you shouldn't be surprised. Because you asked for that engagement by being divisive and discounting the feelings of other people. If you discount the feelings of other people, and they get mad at you and they attack you for it, expect that. It's to be expected. Anyway. That's all. That's all. Otherwise, got, like, much love for them. And being from New Jersey, it's big deal. Like, for New Jersey person, that does, like, ingratiate you to a certain extent, for sure. But, like, that's what I mean by, like, if someone does that, it's a dick move. That's all. Jeez, I'm screwed here. I can't even take down a freaking Corviknight! I think Dundazo would have been better. I should try Dundazo. Might as well try. If I can't run away, I'm gonna try. So those are the viewpoints that are coming out on Twitter right now in response to people who decided to go to GoFest. I mean, one, people can change their minds. I didn't change my mind. I think Niantic still needs to add features. We need features. We need an incentive to go out and play this thing in person. You know, but the small step, GoFest is a reason to go out and play this in person. So there it is. I'm pissed at Niantic. I think they're doing the wrong thing. But my issue isn't entirely about rural players and players who are disabled. I feel for them. I do. My whole thing is that the game doesn't have an in-person incentive outside of raiding, which is crap, which is boring. Game is boring. I mean, game is fun in person to an extent, but people aren't going to come out in person if all they got to look forward to is raids. Okay. Do we try Dondozo? So, like, what sets GoFest apart from just playing in person normally is GoFest, they create a narrative. There's a whole story to it. You know, spawns are specific to locations. They worked really hard to tailor make an experience for the player. We're not asking for that much effort, but a modicum of that. A little bit of that. And we haven't had that in 3 years. Outside of live in-person events, there's been nothing for the player, especially the rural player, especially the player who can't get out into a major city. But I'd say it for me too, and I live in freaking Nashville. I don't feel like I've experienced anything significantly intriguing enough for me to get out and play. You know, if you have an active community where you're at, good for you. I don't. A lot of people don't. You shouldn't be a dick to those people. That's all. That's all. I'm not gonna do this raid. I'm sorry. Not happening. Like, literally, that's the only thing that gets me to log into the game at all. Is if I worked out today. if I worked out today and an egg was hatching. It feels like a shame, like that. Like all of this working out is for nothing, other than the improvement, my own self improvement. Yeah. But even that, you know, there is something to not opening this game that feels great. You know, like playing a game that has depth to it, you know, even if it is just for 7-star raids. You know, DLC's coming though. DLC's coming. And also we need a break to like play other games. There are other games coming out. What up, Austin? Right. All right. I'm gonna challenge this group. If anybody wants to join, you don't have to, but if you want to, we're hosting it. 88JDV8. I feel like Pokemon Go was like a blissful experience when we don't know that the company who makes it doesn't give a crap. Then we feel that, like, then we have to actually face the facts and realize, like, the only reason this is fun is because the people in the community. Hey, buddy. And so, like, and then when you start realizing that, you realize, like, oh, this game's not good. It's not very good. It's not the crack that it used to be, you know? That, like, the game that I played every time I woke up. You know, like, I woke up and I look at the game. That kind of addiction doesn't exist when you recognize that the company who makes it doesn't care about you. You know, like, doesn't care about the community. Then you realize, like, the whole value of this game is like, things start to fall, you know, fall off our eyes, and we start to see the cracks. Niantic is supposed to, like, their whole job is that we don't have to face the reality that we are free labor for them. You know, like, and the way they do that is they're supposed to craft a fun experience. They haven't. They do at GoFest, though. GoFests are fun experiences. But outside of GoFest and Safari Zones, like, no, there's no fun experience in the game. So that's what we demand. Is we demand outside of GoFest that there be a reason for us to go out and play. But at this point, there isn't. There hasn't been for a very long time. I'm gonna start. I don't think anybody's coming. Well, I'll be there, Austin. Is your hand caught? Good boy. Thought you were reaching for me. His hand was stuck. That's what was happening. we're gonna look at flights, and they're usually cheap from Nashville to New York, but I would consider driving too. It's a 10-hour drive, but it's more like a 12-hour drive. But I don't know, I've done it before. Done it many a time. If you stop along the way, it's a nice drive. Is this gonna kill me? No. I need to heal. Jeez. Interesting. This didn't happen before. Okay. I think this will be the last raid, and I gotta head to work, guys. But, yeah. Just wanted to clarify. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough. I'm thinking too, thinking about driving because it's gonna be me and my wife. You know, it's gonna be her first Go Fest, so that's gonna be awesome. But also, it's a 12-hour drive. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll be like exhausted for Go Fest. You gotta have your energy up for Go Fest, so it's probably gonna fly. Gonna see if Southwest has any sale. But they don't fly to Newark anymore, which kind of sucks, because my family's in Jersey. No, I'm in Nashville. Nashville. Technically a 14-hour drive, but I can make it in 12. I mean, I drove 11 hours to get to Kansas City before, so it's not that bad. I mean, I might look for a deal, like one of those, like a kayak search or something like that, but rather not. see. Hopefully we get something good out of this Inteleon. Hopefully it drops something good. Yeah, when I drove her down from New York, we packed all of her belongings into my Prius and we drove down. That was like the shortest car ride it felt like the shortest trip ever. We went from New York City all the way to Nashville. Things are always more fun with your person with you. Bottle cap. You got bottle cap. Hell yeah. Whew. Alright, Inteleon, another really easy 7-star raid. That's what we found out. We just had to change the terror type and change the carried object and moveset. Lots of other things. And we also had to PP up the move. But otherwise, pretty easy. Just gotta have the right Annihilate with you. Yeah, we found it, Nats. Thank you. Okay. Well, sorry, Nats. You tuned in right when I had to bounce. But, yes, the PP up. Gotta get the PP up. Clip that. I said those words, didn't realize what I said until just now. Alright, guys, thank you for tuning into the live stream. I'll probably be on again this weekend, so if not, I'll see you guys next week. But, much love to everybody, and if you're coming to New York for GoFest, I'll be there, so yeah. Alrighty. Peace out, everybody. I love you guys.